This is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
I was here, Bediatuo I'll and from Boadu TV. So, your best also first time and now subscribe my channel. Now, like video, just comment and so atomo amai. Na yembo remo Kevin Taylor kache wakasa edi afa eye enema hodo ekoso mu. Wache se chema Wontumi enenam ena wo didi Kofi Boachi atem ena asante ahemfo ete ho no mo hwe Kofi Boachi a wabetu no ho esi ho asom Ghana na chema Wontumi platform bi obenya bia obegina so bia no didi na tem se o kind this fo ho na den nti se asante man etenase ema sebio chama Wontumi ewe nanka se ye kan nankawefo ewa santima ye be kan sampanyefo nyina aka ho uye no sinchen ya dollar kwakodu 16 cedis ene ekire Kevin Taylor bisa said Messiah na obaye a no so bagye yankwa ma dollar ne gina no na cedi nso enya hoden no Messiah no owohe now wasame latest update e dey afa Bediatuo wose Bediatuo nya de obesi Ghana bio intino mo nya na chi Bediatuo onya de obesi Ghana wa kwose okita USA passport wa kwose US enya de Bediatuo besese Ghana ko be den ka wa mwakra na edutum education minister ese Mahama Seden wose obabe double track for onim da okekakra na double track ni yefi wadadada mo ze mo bambere de na mbe yefi Mahama de munya no Sunday na yesi afutabu ono so wasoma lankas fo bia makodi semoni bi na langard ni ba kon ya che no ai Kevin Taylor say afutabu peso ya no wure mayeja akwa no so boa ombe chiom nyina mo omunya mo pictures nyina ombe chiom nyina ensema ba Kevin aboboso no anode na yenkotie no
mumpenifo amoti asantime yesi opanyini tenefi na ye ka nankawefo ye ka munyina mo ka ho munyina madane nankawefo na motete asantime mu ena chema Wontumi gina stage and an honorable man odina brabo ato ho serve Ghana oti every day do gina stage so dinner tem e wa asantime mu penyini bia nkasa aye Kofi Boachi nko bie na no ye beka say Kofi Boachi na danfo ne John Mahama Kofi Boachi akasanti wakase ti otufo ye ti krom ha muma ye njai sa anya atwem no na yentia agimifo no enu ntina tumia na ekuta ye enimonyama na ekuta ye ene enimonyam no nipa bi edi twitwi gatemu efrise ye ne ye yesu ye ban de ye nsem afiri enum ba ene sebio sibia conduct ye no ene na be kire say be any respect and I say people will disrespect us enu ntina sebio ende ye tumi no egina ye na ho entumi ntra efrise we have failed to be honest with our own people. I don't hate anybody in the Ashanti region or in the MPP. But I name ya the way I na mumpenifo bi NDC asamba amosomu no say obiti Asante memu anase oye MPP penyin na oye ade tia Asante ene MPP a yenka ho asem because ono de onsima ne ntuma go abontene tani aboa de si ne ntuma go abontene na ntuma go no wensi ne abontene na ehye dem a ebe bon wo wa hwinim eni ntina nde entumago no hyehye mo ho a ebon wo mo hwinim eni ntina nde mo amotuma asase so a nipa bi mbumu enye se obi na time no kura ye mu bi yenka chema Wontumi edi Kofi Boachi tebe 1 month ni obi anka saye na chema Wontumi no asante asase no gina so ne dia da ben obi kote se Kofi Boachi eye MPP NDC communicator da ben na Kofi Boachi kote na radio so di NPP ni bi atem. It is a more penifo kwa na mo se mo dia mo nya politics mo dia mo introduce political figures. You people don't do politics, we get it. They be able catch there ahemfo dia nya politics or santimemo, but what you do is you do introduction of political figures. Enti mo nya politics na mo nana o mo ya politics no edi enimguase ekọ ema mo no mo ntumi nkasa. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you think about me. I don't care how you see me and the I don't fucking care. I will tell you Sibia Tiena. It fire na chema Wontumi to no. So when people start to almost return fire, men person be wunso be afran to ma bebu be. Muntie na mu ye nipa te say ye to me ye ni nipa de hye munsem. Inti muntie ye. Fire na chema Wontumi to no rough na enko bebia no sa man for return fire mema obi amfra ntoma embe kina ho yeyere ne to embe bube sa nkwase de achema Wontumi ye no so obi so hyeda bodam na oye de achema Wontumi ye ni bia mema obia embe kase onu de ne ntoma na efe onu de sebio ne to na edin onu de sebio ne nananam na tebe nti ode be ebe chirechirem. So let's be very, very careful. Alex Mensa police ni ya or ye MPP ni ya drag the call committee anymore. Cromfo yo say ope be quite MP di no. Onu kro ye police active policeman no ogina de ogina public as or ye MPP ni. Kofi Boachi serving the Ghana Police Service with all his heart. Kofi Boachi is one of the young men who call Ghana Police Service at the age of 18 years. He spent almost everything in the Ghana Police Service. Or the protective Moasantifo, and or the protective Yeni Awanafo, or the protective Yeni Fantifo, Mukofo, Mobonofo. He basically dedicated 80% of his life to protect you people. More in the Muslimudin Hinia, Obin to me fan and Sankamono. In Tiene, Obit is a chair about Wontumi Jinaho, not in the name of politics in tea, or per se, or dragging Kofi Boachi to where it's not supposed to be. Mo ankasa na atechene ye started to toa. So atechene become on toma mo bi ankasa. Se ateche no ye started to toa atechene bia because you see ehun so man for toa ateche. Ye started say ye toa atechene bia man we bia mebu be. Openye jekum. Ot Peace FM e na obu nkwase abe. So man for started say omo toa ateche baka man mebu nkwase abe na ye ni abre. All right, let's take care of business. We there just by the way. Now make us a bebrebe nyina mi dwudwemu no na say egigim. But before I make sure dollar no baby edu no, you need to understand say horror movie. Ghana Kelasumi is still your president. Mo be fucking 39 days na kano 10 years. They be at 18 months. They say Kelasumi na dan ho ya mo president na me kai o be ma refi. Nana Okpo Achichidie Kufuado Coconut Oil aka Eddie Fejuchubi baby. He is still your president. 39 days mobile bre rough. Inti mema uremfi enka say oh ye dey nya freedom ye ho toye da bi. Obonsam da ho simuso. Obonsam no osimusu sa achichidie. Obonsam ne sisimuso se afafranto. Obonsam da ho simuso. 39 days bra mobile bre no. O sibia okunipa osirem. Obeku more wey uye nanim sa no why sa achichide yasa no oye dangerous na answer the obeko enim no me be so tie se dede aye nyina ye kasa ho kira ba no dollar no eye 1655 wey ye the Bank of Ghana catch no wey ye the Addison oye wiche obia Addison yeah, sometimes the man minimum I hear me can't say me we be bibi. Addison or ye reaching obia or Ghana. Now as we speak, Bawumia nanti Ghana o Jimmy no esa palu tenye koko tianeto dollar no 1655 way every a Bank of Ghana. Now so oko Yakubu wo e wo shiashi any alaba any kaukudi any edian oba eye tiptoe lane dollar no 1705 massa uni baby dollar no wo yendu December 7th na dollar no 20 inti we Ghana ni kura na say wa bodam kura no edisa anka utie any thing from MPP BM Osanka at this point no you are not even supposed to listen to anything but you be a Jimmy and obe she obi so mon convince me convince o abra time na wo todoko no 1 cedi otodoko no 6 cedis no me convince o wajimi na ba no tuko wechi na otuko wenim time na wo to edien banku kakraka 5 cedis no and the banku kitikiti 20 Ghana no me convince o wajimi convince me bi na ope na say abana okoto ye na wonte ase. The dollar is at 1655 Bank of Ghana oko town the dollar is 1705 enkofo yo mo wie mu woni brenti a musika no esa no musika na eda ho ankasa no mo di o musika na nkasa no omodi onso mse Bediatuo yare omoboa Bediatuo stroke no enye as serious as that o ono so no exit plan no tie onso mse Bediatuo yare wenya stroke owu ani ontumi nhome hwe kohwe nkwan bi obo no New Jersey Bediatuo ne exit plan senia ne exit plan no sika watam no Bank of Ghana ne exit plan no ono so afrim we ana madwene nko ho Bediatuo was exiting in a nice way because at this point they are finding ways to exit. Right now Ken Ofori-Atta say or a foreign finance minister we from finance ministry from time at 10 year no ebeje sa position obi aka say position we I say don't go there no. You cannot blame Ken Ofori-Atta or say enyo no. Say ano IMF conditionalities any deals no say enyo no negotiate here. In say ano on the Bank of Ghana a Jubilee House onimo wie ono exit nicely. Bediatuo when we say aka 2 months near Koto Aba he wanted a way out because right now as we speak who is the secretary to the president? Who is the secretary to the president? Is it the same dead Bediatuo? And I said there's somebody acting as secretary to the president. We want to know, have you asked? Has the president released a statement to tell you who is the secretary to the president? No. That was Bediatuo's exit. We are the sick and I'm trying to say, yes, so I are America. The Arabia Bo Bediatuo ewa Ghana, eko born wa America. Into Wontumi Ghana BM. Bediatuo. Yare na born wa Ghana. At the 10 na eko born wa America. Time born wa America, no na yere wo ho. Into born wa America, no bet na America. Omba fie BM. Into automatically, Bediatuo too has exited. One plano. A change na gabi ochire akon ya man the portfolio bia. It on there na exit plan or da so dada. Now go to the Jubilee House. Ebusuafo no way. Right now the only person left Eyedien Ekufuado. On the president. Right now ko Eyedien Ebri kohwe Kokufo area ho edan bi a we sanye gu ho no. But Sibako e France and we Sibako we Ebri. Ehedien the retirement home no. Or say the retirement no be ko France no about Ebri. Onko Eastern region kra. France Ebri the krom kakra. France Ebri the krom kakra. Kwasia. Oto was say Kufuado ne Bawumia be chichire Ghana. Bediatuo was made ambassador at large. Now, when you're making ambassador at large, no, did they tell you say he has basically left his position as the secretary to the president? No, we were not told to say we just had a position. No, Bediatuo exit plan. No. Mwana. But I wanted to hear Bediatuo yare, and at the end, Bediatuo yare wa exit. Ken Ofori-Atta exit. Edi be naka. Among for no holding government no di musika no nyoma exit indirectly. Ken Ofori-Atta wa exit. Okpo or 27 December pa eno ano no omo wie mo omo close accounts. Dia na be unique fokoye. Enti Ghana na Bediatuo yare o. Dia na be hwe. Almost swam Bank of Ghana is getting in our court. Hey, wie mo. Sika Bediatuo atamo Ghana. Obedi ema generation be 30 with the chedi. Omunyina hiada. I'm telling you. Bediatuo yare na born enya yare bia wo se kind of America but owura Ghana biem oma. Me say Bediatuo ambassador at large. Owura Ghana biem. Se Bediatuo be saba Ghana. Obeden. What was our question? No, yeah. They be me catch them. You catch them some Tuntia MPP. We mama are diabolic, dangerous people. They are dangerous people. We are bad people. Now, imagine oh, Kevin, it is true. Into the said that was the plan. That was the plan. That was his ex. Now Ofori-Atta na Ken Ofori Bediatuo nanka style beno open free abanim. Say Bediatuo resign ana. No, ye di an ambassador at large. Adechi no yare wa America and one number fibium. And that was something Bediatuo yare conditions so he's recovering. It will take another 8 years to recover. Ghana. Mopa. He will come and answer questions. Questions bang. The guy is not entering Ghana again. So which questions and Oba Bebusa? Bediatuo to American passport. On na yere Nigeria no more New Jersey. Woni me bi omote. Me kire we dan o timo New Jersey obebu ahwe. Wo bodam. Oman no montuntia MPP na John Mahama mommra na kakra na aka no omo savage ma mo de bokwase ate wo ye ntiase ye third force he omo agimi mo Addison the exit plan me catch wo bewu sika Addison ewia about 4 generations behind him omo ndi hia da wonu sika Addison na Terminal Bank of Ghana. Now with the dollar nam de kire inti ene da ho no. Now there's an announcement I want to put out there. Yaro has been arrested. Afote Agbo, one of his land guards, he has been arrested. He was arraigned before court yesterday. And I know Afote Agbo is doing everything possible to get this guy out of police cells. Yaro is behind police cells. Yachino. This is the guy in the picture. But I said we need him. He needs to go to jail. Yaro is a criminal. This boy used to work for Van Damme. They catch Afote Agbo. Every single person who committed crime will be caught. Next week, another guy picture beba, he needs to be arrested. So this is Yaro. Yaro has been arrested. Omko chin wo kaswa. Omko not the free chi. And the girlfriend say, "Oh, Yaro ni ho. Yaro she free chi. And ya mo Yaro." Enti Yaro ya chino onye. Wa be di bone wa Ghana bi e be chew. Yeah. Wa be di bone wa Ghana bi e be chew. So Yaro has been arrested and I am following Yaro's case closely. The investigator in charge of Yaro case, I am monitoring you. I know your name, I know your rank, I know what is happening. People photocopied the charge sheet. Me huni nyina charges am the board no. Nobody should dare let Yaro off. Nobody. Yaro has to go to jail. Muntie me. I don't want to put any police officer's picture here. But what I am saying is say, you the police officer, sir, you are in charge of this. The crime officer. Moi, mokoye ekoye a superb job to sweep to get Yaro out of Kaswa. I give you all the credit. Perfect, fantastic job. This guy has been arraigned and I didn't call court. Mama obi anya na adwene se obefa koti kwan bi so release Yaro. No. Yaro has to pay for his sins. Yaro has to go to jail. Yaro has to be sentenced. Ain't nobody should think say it has ended. Yaro needs to go to jail. Monday next week maybe another picture be bromo. That person too is on the run. We need him in jail. You bet you know. All the boys in the picture, it's a huge picture. I mean, Chemo. My man, picture now me crop here now. Be you muka krabe Chemo. My man, Chemo, the whole picture. Now me Chemo say, "Oh, no more picture. We munina. Everybody will be arrested. Obia beko jail, and yet obia a picture. But you see this picture." This is Afote Nkwara no Yaro na nama second no. You see these people, you arrest everybody. Afote Agbo Nkwara ni. And I'm telling Mr. Afote Agbo, every single person, I'll get all of them their pictures. We'll put it out. Obia wetucha obi sikan because of asase. Obia otia krata tanko for Mr. Afote Agbo. I told you, don't try to go behind the scenes to make sure say Yaro has been released. Yaro needs to go to jail. Now, Afote Agbo, you will have to tell us your involvement in the actions of Yaro and Van Damme. That is where we are coming now. It is on time. A COVID paniano, a COVID paniano. I mean, I say age me. Into yes, we be able to see it in my car. Into I have been blaming. So I want to go for it to TV here. Please let me land. Let me land that. A COVID-19 vaccine no. Your boy a wrong one no. Sir, Arab for the of the bread no. Oh boy negative. The ya junior negative. Correct. I see you correct. All right. Now, there are a few things I want to talk about before we do the gigim. Now, after the hand sanitizer issue, no, I want to talk about this. eye mo kai se me kan asem bi wo ha some time back efa afenyomakin ene afenyomakin koji obi yire okoji obi yire no ena saa nipa na okoji ne yire no na opese at the end of the day osaji nipa ne maka ho ede ma eye nipa no ex wife no mo kai saa case no nipa no afenyomakin girlfriend na sebi okoji ni free obi ho no ni nua be ma ye fredi JJ eyi ni kote eto eye ni nua ba ne ma ne num no mo kai ma me nkeka nsem no raw na mo how serious the issue is. Do you remember the pedophile case na mekano ha no? Do you know said that case is still in court? Mo kai say that was the same case afenyomakin efre sa girl na all dating na okofre girl no ex-husband threaten wo phone so indirectly. Do you remember? That was the same case afenyomakin a smart girl be on a law firm where a friend Deborah or the two thugs become also say national security for omo call enquirani school ho almost ako frustrate omo frustrate school no e ka say omo ko chin kwara na ewia nkwara no police for free sa asem no at the end of the day ya chi sa two people almost national security for the omo call East Legon police Ghana ope bebi omo ye corrupt power Ghana East Legon police station say ope Ghana bebi a bribe baby omo corrupt pa wo Ghana police station omo corrupter uyi treya East Legon police station kan the most corrupt police station in Ghana. East Legon police station, one of the worst police stations, and I think authorities should pay attention to that police station. So police station no you bet match a medra ade bet you you know East Legon police station, it's one of the worst police stations in Ghana. I know what I'm telling you. Those two gentlemen almost say omni Deborah. Sa Deborah ne ye afenyomakin subordinate or ye juma wa afenyomakin law firm. Emma sa lady no, I need to get you the picture. Me person me kai na me kan se me kire won de. Na me ma oti ase the nonsense happening in Ghana, You go to my car some natural also the bia no text me. You go to my car se bia kire also de bia o ka se asem no we go to him dada. Be disturbing wa go to. Me kire o ma de bi. You go to there ono asma e di nkomo dada o ho akofa ba. Let me show you this the pictures of the two guys in the and Deborah no I showed you the picture of Deborah. In fact Deborah later minya the full picture. This is Deborah. Nope. In fact Deborah no so picture I want to show you na makoi ni na macho the AC. I want to be say Ghana na mutim na ekurufon ba akopa under Ekufuado. I'm telling you. Enkwasiade ekoso Ghana no ye nya abotra ho. Now, Deborah no afenyoma kesuma Deborah we e ma ne ko enkwara na eye ono ne girlfriend na obi yire na wakogire no. Ni nua be ma eferi JJ yi ne be ma to enkwara ne num na enkwara ne be ka kire omo papa no. These were the two guys afenyoma kesuma omo so omo ko school omo ne Deborah nko na omo ko wi enkwara ne bra. Do you remember these two guys? These two guys were arrested and taken to East Legon police station. Me were audio me bochiremo the conversation that happened at East Legon police station. Time omo sanko fo we call ya arrest omo. These two people ever seen the yehu omo biem. The East Legon police station let these people run. Omo ja omo so omo nko. The same East Legon police station Deborah na afenyomakin sumana na ofri afenyomakin law firm no onie. This was the lady or those two thugs eko East Legon police station say omo sorry enko enkwara na afenyomakin girlfriend no enua be ma JJ ede ne kwoti to nkwara na num no 2 years 3 year girls no. This lady a friend Deborah no say oba edi sankofo ni mienu enim say omo ko ho akwache nkwara na koma afenyomakin. You remember? Now but show adibi. Now, sa lady way, yes, I did we no, and na afenyomakin girlfriend and the ex-husband. Ono na nkora no ne ma. Extra letter come the General Legal Counsel, Chief Justice, osono maame tokonu eda no. Say the conduct of afenyomakin and Deborah, the conduct no is against the ethics of law practice in Ghana. Afenyomakin has a law firm. Deborah Juma Afenyomakin law firm. So the gentleman was saying to the General Legal Counselor, Chief Justice Dano say, Afenyomakin and this Deborah, they need to be barred from practicing law in Ghana. They were supposed to be disbarred. Now, Mokai said, "Me the letter be chere mo ha, mo be mama ko my kaisim because me pese we be ka say me cast ma to obi so. Emma at the end of the day no, the General Legal Counsel e ka chere Deborah Asabre say oh boni a we di no a ofri afenyo law firm no, Deborah no should just apologize. After Deborah leading criminals thugs to go kidnap somebody's kids who had gone through trauma. Deborah now oya lawyer no Afenyomakin ye frɛ Afenyomakin any Deborah ewo hefa ewo General Legal Counsel Afenyomakin ko hoko bu nkotodwe eka Chief Justice say oh on fa asem ne nche Afenyomakin the minority leader now in parliament. Now Deborah we ye didn't call General Legal Counsel efa asem no no. This was the letter General Legal Counsel eka say Afenyomakin Deborah na oyejuma Afenyomakin law firm en tromra as an apology na asem for na asem nko abra Deborah Afenyomakin minority leader oma go against the rules and regulations of Ghana law obi all practice mra. This was the flimsy dirty letter abayiwa na troye Deborah Asabre Ameyao Esquire barrister / Solicitor Superior Court of Ghana. The date is 9th December 2023 and as we see it. Me men ka se mi wa ha e ma won ka se ma ka se ma to bi so that is not my thing. The kai bibia mesa kai o na me the facts na kire wo na won say me mentan obi Afenyomakin or your diabolic person anything there Chief Justice so the so or a criminal Afenyomakin. That minority leader is a dirty guy. Oko Benin edro kwaji ne say ono amanfo yire e na oni omonda na sebio sa atumi na ekuta na engine na aso enti ono in his life nkofo yire ko wini ba hokɔ hɛ ko efutu senya ho obi yire no sini so ono ne life ano no and edro na ka che say the moment a be public no ontwe ne ho that is what he does na agene so onimedro che obi a enti okasa by heart enti and so a minority leader also on tiase kwasea. This is the letter the lady wrote after the lady leading kidnappers to a school. Munkobusa Professor Yanka, he knows about this. This incident that happened. The school now is here, no, and Quran school no Professor Yanka. He knows, he came to meet the issue. Professor Yanka knows about this matter. Time kidnappers no eba edien omoba afenyo en Quran school se omoba be wi akran de akọ Professor Yanka mo no mu gina on assembly see mo no mo free police mumbusa Professor Yanka. This is the letter the lady wrote. Letter of apology. I am writing to formally apologize for the incident that occurred at your ward school on June 24, 2022 following the distress call made to me by my clients. That lady we Juma Afenyomakin law firm or na we Juma end up a parliament aba Ewurade Nyankopon Ghana. I understand that my presence caused some concern and I deeply regret any inconvenience or discomfort this may have caused. I am committed to ensuring that such incidents do not occur in the future. Once again, I extend my sincere apologies for any disruption caused. Thank you for your time and consideration. Yours faithfully, Deborah Asabre Ameyao Esquire. Deborah Asabre Ameyao Esquire. Oye Jumo Afenyomakin law firm. Afenyomakin esuma to lead kidnappers to go to Enkwara wedi 3 years ono Afenyomakin ne girlfriend oye obi ex-wife ne mamienu ne girlfriend nua bema JJ de ne kwate hyehyɛ Enkwara de num.
Penis in my mouth and I go and wash my mouth again.
This is a first-hand explanation from Nkorano. The Afenyomakin girlfriend JJ. Afenyomakin girlfriend ni nua bema ede ye onwa ni nua ba ma. All because Obane ni Afenyomakin twem plan also onware biem. And Afenyomakin epese den otata bema no. Bema na dey asam no court. In fact, let me make some correction here. Deborah no Onie, let me put her picture up. They now omoko school was say omoko ako wia Enkwara no with those kidnappers no. Professor na meka na Professor Yanka Professor Akosa. Professor Akosa. Professor Yanka, I am very, very sorry. It wasn't you. Professor Akosa, the school and as I will see here, you can ask him. This lady, Deborah, he led the kidnappers. It's what here in Quran voice. Nani Papa Busam said, didn't see. I say, Uncle JJ put his penis in our mouth. These are 2-3-year-old kids. The trauma they went through. The gentleman was just fighting for his kids. Say he wants to take care of his kids. He wants his kids with him. Say Nkwara no come amene wa afi your marking girl no wa na afi your marking man no ex-wife no ni nua be ma jeje ne Nkwara ne da wa no de ne kwate akwose Nkwara ne num afi your marking. At the end of the day, in some way, of course, no, Onya the audacity to call the gentleman to threaten him mildly. Yakasa mildly, Afenyomaki knew what he was doing, but intentionally he made it sound to say he is just calling. He's just having a friendly conversation. As someone quarter, you don't have the right to even talk to somebody's client, but because Afenyomaki on the side of Deborah way, and Afenyomaki thinking say on the day. He can finish or destroy anybody, no power trim. So Afenyamakin went ahead to pick a phone to call the gentleman, a lawyer who Asemwo court, Obino court, no what Jaini panel lawyer no Abe Freddy pan directly and indirectly threatening him, say, you know what, you are a young man and that you have to stop this and I can do whatever. No, and this is the minority leader in parliament, Afenyamakin. May can be so. This is what Afenyo did.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hey, how are you?
By Jehovah's grace, I'm doing very well, thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
This is Afenyo Market.
Okay. Yes, I missed your call this morning.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I called you, huh? How old are you?
Sorry?
How old are you?
Sorry, I don't understand your question.
I said, how old are you? What's your age?
Sorry, sir, I want to understand why.
Okay, I'm your ex-wife's lawyer regarding the custody of your kids.
Okay.
And I sent my junior lawyer, Deborah.
Okay.
You remember the drama in the school on Friday?
Mm-hmm.
Right, that ended at the police station, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm saying, how old are you? There's something I want to tell you. That's what I'm asking you. I'm talking to you as a gentleman, as a brother. What's your age now?
I find it difficult to answer this.
Okay,
question.
no problem. If you won't answer, let me tell you something. I'm a family man myself, okay?
Sorry, come
and
again.
I'm saying I'm a family man myself.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And I'm talking to you as a brother.
Okay.
I don't want to pull the law. Okay? It will be waste of energy. But I want us to find a way of resolving matters, okay?
Okay.
You have put a woman to bed. Me, I believe in metaphysics. And your man getting yeah. Initially, that's why I ask you of your age. We may be carried away by our ego and our pride. What I've seen in life, I don't like to confront issues. I think that there's always a somber way of resolving matters. Because at the end of the day, the effect on our lives, we don't see where it is coming from. If there are mistakes we made in life, maybe we think we have some little money, we can pay our way out, we can frustrate people, hurt people, but in the end, it ends up destroying us. So, I'm talking to you as a brother, not as a lawyer to your ex-wife. So, I'm done with talking to you as a brother. Now, I'm talking to you as a lawyer.
Sorry. Oh, you go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay. Did you follow? I said that my first statement to you was talking to you as a brother and a family man. Now I'm going to talk to you as a lawyer. Okay? So talking to you as a lawyer, try as much as possible. Maybe I could get your lawyer's number so that we respect the court order with the issue of she having access, you having access, so that both of you, you've lived together before, you've had husband and wife relationship. This is not the time for both of you to torture each other. and then make sure that the kids get the best out of it. Okay? So it's vacation. Whether there's extra classes or not, extra classes is not regular school.
So this is after your marking. Case will call to. Ono no obi yire na wakofa no no. And ono atumi friend nipa ne ka and say yes, your ex-wife. Mena me dino. Na wo mba na sebi wo ex-wife ni abema e de ne kote hihye omo numu no. Mena me fra wa threaten. How old are you? Kwasia. You have in your marking such an irresponsible, dirty riffraff. Indirectly, some kind of intimidation, some indirect intimidation. How old are you? What do you do? Do you know me? And you see, San Kwasia didn't know Parliament. Our apartment will GIG. I will show you videos of having your marking in Kwasia. Go to GIG. Our apartment will have your marking. As a gentleman for apartment. Where you would say, having your marking, won't be yet. He has an apartment close to GIG, having your marking. I've been surveying him so many. Having your marking, I can bring him down today. Last month, I got to join you. So you can yourself. Kevin Taylor says something, and speaker is following Kevin Taylor. Who having your marking? Now let's go to the issue itself. Is how can this matter go to GLC and GLC will say Afenyo Marking should work? In any serious country, Afenyo Marking doesn't have to be a lawyer in Ghana again. Because here what you got TV is no the speaker Alban Bag Benatem. Now man for so. Are we mad? What credibility and Akwa we were such a dirty person? Now I'm sure there. Now Akwa we Eden Konkora we court trauma ni nyina mu no. Your man ko hu psychologist obo ko hu eye doctors are obo betumi assess nkwara no ema doctors no nyina actual report say yes JJ oye Afenyo Marking ne girlfriend a eye Berma no ex-wife no or the ne Berma hyehyɛ nkwara na num, and that action is to be taken. Case na could court. Do you know what has happened? Mama sure the AC see na case we want to say Judge, your friend, no. And you know the funny thing, case no is Afenyo Marking constituency around Swedru. Now, do you know Swedru District Court, Asemna Kopie Court? Now, so interestingly, Judge not here Asemna Sono will make a pronouncement to be now. Judge, your friend Jonathan Desmond Nunu will try everything possible to go to the High Court upon all the gymnastics and affiliating himself with politicians and making sure taking favors and all that, you know, or than what district court was withdraw. Now, won't hear the judgment from a court. Moya wofo amohweme say Afenyo Marking nipa e was say manetena Ghana. And a judge we nipa e was say Ghana manetena court. This is how our court is today. In Kwasiadi, ye kunipa for no reason. They are sending people to jail for no reason, or because people are not paying, or because they are not getting money. If you pay the highest bidder and in the Ghana court, no case they come out. And it's in there a whole attorney general, 8 minutes Supreme Court judge, 8 minutes them a gather issue say obi enka atofortion and she baby ni enjelino na enye sa 3940 attorney general ne de kwasiasam. And the Chief Justice or the Supreme Court, I say or the Supreme Court or the Tonkwan Oba usika na chere kwankwanya obenya into atno or sono maame ofu bi aba Supreme Court and matam case amana court na wini. That is the nonsense we are facing in Ghana today. The judiciary has collapsed under Tokonu. Now maame show case ni kopie district court e was Swedru. Me dwam case ni kopie Supreme district court no Swedru. The judge now take case no Jonathan Desmond Nunu. I'll get you his picture. What dismiss the case no. Ni nyina ne say. Ni reason ne say. I was saying kan kwara na omodi 3-4 years no or sanke de omo betina court no omo testify. Enkwara na obi de ne court atutu obanim na sa nipa ne krampo no eni sanka jeje no ya ala no krampo mane kofie no. The judge near friend Desmond Jonathan Desmond Nunu no what na court say what dismiss the case no and akora no pedophile no or repun kwara na asem no oye ni nyina no akora no fa no hundi adentra The judge's reason is that I was saying enkwara na you say obi either edifile omo no enkwara na obi ne court ahye obodim no judge ne sanka was say ye de enkwara ne betena court na enkwara ne testify because this judge is a friend to Afenyomakin. For some reason we'll try everything to delete his picture, but we will get his picture for you. And as I speak, judge ne say what dismiss the case no dismiss no all because enkwara na nka say do muwura de ye de muwura courtroom betena akonwa mu na ono toto o ma no ansana wagye atum say enkwara no JJ na wa admit because me the document kyerem wo ha JJ admit e police cells CID document say oh yeah no judge ne say no ohia san kwara mienu no sa 3-year 4-year-old kids no in his courtroom. Now do you know the shocking part of the whole thing? The police hospital's doctor omo na assembly see no omo assessing kwara no omo no mo first report na police for the can court and a psychologist. These are two professionals. The two of them wrote a report and then in seminar ema akwara ne papa de assembly court no sa psychologist and the police hospital doctor na omo me no report because they examined the kids no sa nipa me ni nyina court e testify the judge is on tiasie still. The police hospital doctor came to court to testify. The psychologist came to court to testify. Judge Jonathan Desmond Nunu or say no. The Omokanyina, he does not believe it. He wants the two kids. And now let me read the psychologist when he was in court. His statement. These judges, they see 1982. No, majority of them deserve that. Not all judges are bad, but there are some bad nuts in Ghana. They are not supposed to sit in any courtroom. Yeah, this document you are seeing, in the court, when the psychologist mounted the box. The psychologist don't assessing Korano. Psychologist and the doctor mounted box ever testify. Judge said no, because after your mark can a catch and say, girl na ninu a repun Korano, a girlfriend. Into this judge said no matter what, Yankofan Kora Munimra. This is the testimony of Edian, the psychologist. Omokotna court. Adakum catch the judge and say, Mr. Judge, I assess this case. This is true. Mami reading true. Mami enlarging and namunimi ready. Nakwasibi angoka se Edian Kevin Taylor Kasama Shobi. The second court, Aguna Swedro AD 2023. The Republic versus Jahire Okampa Bote. Witness statement of Mrs. We have at least covered some names up because they are professionals. We don't want to put their names out there. Into way a court document, they see or court. That's why we have basically covered some of the names for privacy's sake and to protect some professionals. Eteki the time to go to court to testify. Now, court they see any. My name is blah 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 says as follows: that I am a clinical child psychologist. That is my profession. Sorry, that is my professional opinion as the psychologist responsible for the care of blah 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 and blah 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 and enkorani dino no. That in their best interest they do not appear in person to testify before the court. Psychologists in the kind of court judge and say enquire way psychologically they are not supposed to appear in court. I am the professional who assessed them, and I am swearing an oath to tell you that this is what I found and it's documented. Inti psychologists and the doctor they catch the judge and they say it is not right psychologically. It is not good for these kids at their age to sit in a box facing you, the judge, and the public in the courtroom to go through the ordeal these kids went through. Psychologists catch the judge Jonathan Desmond Nunu. Not yakunyum no wotie. Afenyoman kidituanaka. Now, that I have attached a letter to the court explaining my professional opinion, seeking the best interest of blah 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 blah. That I issued a confidential summary report after I conducted sessions with blah blah blah. Attached is the confidential summary report which I will tender in as evidence. Date Aguna Swedro, this 20th day of September 2023. And you can see statement of truth. I blah 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 hereby states that the content of this witness statement are true to the best of my knowledge and belief. It has been signed, the Registrar, Circuit Court, Aguna Swedru. After all this, the judge told a year case, the judge ruling in say, or sister or dismiss the case, no, I didn't try because you have found Quarano Amber Court. This is a madman. Aya Daniel Tina Kurumuma Sankwasi Assembly isi. Omudov Zunenes Anyamanyamana Wayne. In Ghana court, no, all that you need to know is you have to be a friend to a politician, you have to have money, you need to be a corrupt person, you need to have some dirty criminal record. You walk free. Innocent people are going through hell under Tokonu, under this government. This is my problem. These kids are less than 10 years old. They want the kids to sit in court and testify. Say, obedient the court, and the whole judge who says he has a family. All because after your marking girlfriend in Nuya, after your marking will be here, and then the girlfriend now wako general. So I girl no fan no, Ninuya Bema JJ, and the year day, or didn't Bema Shan Quaranum. It's all because after your market so or your MPT. The case should go in his favor and in the favor of his girlfriend. Ya bodam. Asema make betuma to obia or Ghana. I have 2 daughters. Wa Ghana wa baba ebetuma to don't say MPP and this are serious stuff. These are serious stuff that can happen. And you see these kind of things, you know, embolden and money pay to me say where dear me was can quantimate to my yeah. And this is what we talk about. Some minority leader African marking, no, that is what he does. In Tiana Mwa say, oh yeah, Christo ni ba wa African marking constituency. Oh yeah, papa, oh yeah, mame, say my sorry ko to abama African marking. Where Jimmy? What bodam? Now Christo now was some or principles in the saying, or Muslim now we no or principles in the saying. Because the obesha aye no eno na obenya ho akutua obi di bi bedi uba. Because we are encouraging people like Afenyoma Kemo and the likes of JJ to go on, keep on doing what they are doing. Into Nyankopon his own wisdom come and obetua oka. Into also obano one day otu one obano ko school eh dey na nkampurugu owo school tema owo school kumase no obi afa no na dey na obeye uwo sika a wo dey court na obetuma ko hu judge na manisika obi di bedi. Afenyoma King is not supposed to go close to power. This judge, Jonathan Desmond Nunu, but in the picture beba by the end of the week. I'll pull his picture, I'll pull his family picture, and I'll let the world know the kind of man he is. Me say, Judge Jonathan Desmond Nunu, our Swedru District Court. Made in the picture beba, made in a yere a picture beba, made in a ma a picture, the kind of man he is. And you see, the Chief Justice does not care about these things because it goes in the favor of the darling boy Afenyoma Kena or yeah, ne papa ye when you fear man. So right now, the Chief Justice of Ghana is a slave to the minority leader. Our Chief Justice today has been so corrupt to the point she's a slave to the minority leader Afenyoma King. So now Afenyoma King is using our Chief Justice to say Entomago, or using it to say Entomago, our Yamusukrum, Jantra base, or the Chichu form. All in the name say Afenyoma King acquire Chief Justice Pape Yamano. And today our Chief Justice is a slave to a dirty politician. How can a whole Chief Justice become a slave to a dirty politician? That is why we are having Jonathan Desmond Nunu going by the rules of Afenyoma King. My team, they are trying to get me the picture of the judge. They are trying to get me the picture of the judge, Neire. They are working on it now. They are trying to get me the picture of JJ. I will show all on this platform. Yeah, for some reason, those boys no more national security Jonas and Samono. One thing they have done in Ghana, and they say judges or more Ghana majority now more very sketchy record. No, they have cleaned the judges pictures on the system. In the system, you cannot find judges in Ghana their pictures, especially the corrupt ones. And something deliberately they have done. Ghana nkwane ekura obekoso a open judge picture unya. Because majority of our judges, they are intertwined in something. What Jonas and Samo one osafuma for because they have all these judges working for Kufuado, no, what they have done, they say they have created a platform. All these judges, they have cleaned their pictures from the system on Facebook, on even when you go to the Ghana bar pictures, you will not find those people, their pictures. They have taken them out of the picture. Over Ghana, I say judges, without due respect, I say Ghana judges don't be a poison. Like the United States of America, the whole world, the most powerful country on earth. Judge be about the picture be Ghana, over Ghana, open judge picture on Sanka. I say, without due respect, I say judges, drug lords. We are treating judges like drug lords. We are treating judges like some cartel members. We cannot even find pictures of judges. Why should we live in a country like that? Why can't we even know our judges? Because majority of our judges, they have been intertwined in political things. They are now hiding from we the people. But I am sending this beautiful message to Judge Jonathan Desmond Nunu. I will get your picture. I will get your wife's picture. I will get the pictures of your kids. I will let the world know you are the judge who is saying, say, 7-year-old kids, 6-year-old kids who have been molested should come and sit in your courtroom and testify. You. All right. Okay, this is done. It's exactly 6:10. That is 10:10 in Ghana. Mr. P, guys, are you still with me? Let's move on. A lot of things and they become awesome. Now, this is a story I want everyone to look at. And it's very interesting. What kind of story now? Andrea, maybe a story buaha. The United States of America. Mahunso be on Facebook. Kevin Taylor, mind your words. The China and Russia are superpowers than US. Me America, I'm a say America is the biggest country, the superpower in this world. Opa koka with the obo dam. Kevin, mind your language. USA, Russia, and China. Me say. Me a Yankee na mete. Yankee is the most powerful country on earth. Baby, I want to pack out there. Adehin, ofui. Now, this man, he calls himself Vladimir Echidanso. These are the people that Omode Ghana bedu bibi yedu no. You know why? They make you people think say what they have learned obiansu bida. This is the same man a committee or a commission. A soldier took a bow and shot a civilian on the back. Mokai. Time Ashanti regional minister and Nimse Kuku Emma instructions say Yanko Bo Ghana Fotu Ejra. This is the same fool who was on the committee or the commission. At the end of the day, they cleared the murderers. And I say murderers because the police and the military men of civilians who were unarmed, who were running away. This man Vladimir Chidanso sat on the committee or the commission to say those people were not guilty. This is a murderer. But these people, every time they create an impression, say they are some top security couples. They know nothing. I'm telling you. If we decide to dig this man, you will know, say this man is a low level, a security expert. He knows nothing. By Jimmy, we sit in this country. people like these, we use titles and Eddie Eheli Omude make a living. Now, Andra, United States of America, released this statement, Ebre Ghana. Ekachere say, Obia ompe Ghana democracy ye no onhwe hu ye na yamma Obia mpiem free Ghana. Wa waba utirimu po se kebi ma min kebi ewo Ghana ema ye nyina ye nya bebi tena no wa adwene se aba ye betu obese Ghana dia US na almost embassy wo Ghana no almost nkofo wo Ghana no almost say almost ma Obia visa opie because I was say nyina ye bo kebi ma min kebi hu den bra na Ghana's democracy should stay e na efe se oman biti baby na sebio. We all know they are better off when it comes to security, when it comes to intelligence, when it comes to military, when it comes to everything that has got to do with protecting a nation. Offer a friendly advice, say citizenry, people with power are supposed to protect our democracy. DNF say yenyinano ebe commend this say United States of America, every single day we come to you for money. Our energy, we come to you. Our agriculture, we come to you. Our employment, every single money we come to you. So for you to advise us to make sure say we protect our democracy, this should be one of the best things. Our only gesture to this should be applause and showing appreciation. Because here we say or a security couple. Or say, how can the US determine how Ghana's democracy is formulated? With Jimmy, the US letter did not determine how our democracy should be formulated. This is a fool. Hey? Sometimes these people, and you see, they have capitalized on your timidity and your ignorance. And the titles and they are maneuvering through political parties and regimes and using some fake idea. I am an expert in this. I am an expert in this. Oh, I have learned this. When we decide to take this guy, you could see Ubehu say, or a low class security person, Onim Bibia by Jimmy. How can any security person who is a Ghanaian? Why should anybody who thinks about the democracy of this nation have an issue with the statement from the United States State Department? Why should anybody who wants to protect democracy have an issue? Because brofona me kan ye no ye nyina ya ko school da we onim nyansa nchen me on ko school papa bia nchen Ghana ni ye nyina read this statement no. The United States was clear that they are protecting our democracy. They have an interest in our democracy because they have an embassy in Ghana, and at the end of the day they support Ghana than any country on this planet. Until they have the right to tell your people, say, if there are people in the country who are thinking of destroying that democracy that we Ghanaians are enjoying, and they are also enjoying because they have their citizens in Ghana, what have they done for this fool to say, how can the US determine how Ghana's democracy is formulated? The US was not determining our democracy, how it's formulated. The US was giving us a friendly advice to protect our democracy. Ghana. In every nonsense they want to speak, in every foolish thing they want to speak and be relevant, this guy has been used by politicians every single day. This illiterate graduate, these political insects, they survive on our ignorance. They walk in the corridors of power pretending as if say what they have read nobody has read it. Me say yantia and a brother champ beka kira mo say US Army na okan US Army intelligence mo ye ko hwehwe mu no obu petro because yete Ghana no yembusa nsem. Yet Ghana, no, we allow people to go out there and they will come and tell us say they are big people and we accept them. Yenti na sa foolish boy kwasia boy and who fin Ibad Ibrahim. Yenti krom ha ena UN eka say Charlotte say enko edien Afghanistan enko conducting elections. Ibad Ibrahim ne boxers onim say enimu kra from echire no. Ibad Ibrahim onim so your ba na so e bema. Ohun oba kra onim say your ba so your bema wo. Kwasiaboy we and who feel we are no ultimate who school no came to sit on joy to come and tell Ghana for say no a security expert Kwasiawe. And so funny enough, so many media houses put this fool on TV to discuss security. Ne corona mutim na e kuraba na e corona mutim no e kuraba. The statement from the United States of America Department of Bayern, it is one of the statements with all due respect, ever protect your democracy in these elections. Because you see, a krona etimuno, a man for be imagine say idea being free or more, we have to make sure say Oma say bibia. That's what do you have? Yes, thank you, Mr. S. This group of people, they are stupid. Yeah, this is the same security couple. Vladimir Echidanso. Na me mbu emu ayu rade nyankopon. Me adia me hu asase we no. Akwa we, I'll never call him security expert. Me Ghana for pa mu jabu hu Jimmy Fo be so hey, this guy, let me take him off. Akwa we. Time Russia Ukraine and talk about this is what he said. Or say Enchidanso, I will never blame Russia for attacking Ukraine. This fool. And these are the people telling you, say, they are security couples. Security papa bang or a security expert. Vladimir Enchidanso, you know, on your refresher course, on go baby, on an Ghana and on jot. And a media houses in Ejiminti. Anytime there was some cano near your book. Oh, Vladimir Freno. And in Kwasiafo without any job, no, they sit at home and all that is happening is that they will call them. Oh, Vladimir, you have said no caso. Now what to Ghana can Kwasiasam. He will never blame Russia for attacking Ukraine. Now, only statement to make here, Mamin can't show. Wait, or you're foolish anti-American. Kwasia the Moscow or Ghana, America for fan to fa. Eduane obedi wa Ghana, United States government omo fund the fa. Me say atade o hye no Ghana the US government to fund the fa. When was the last time you heard say Ghana government has gotten a credit from Russia? I don't have a problem with Russia, but what I want to tell you is say the United States has every right to talk about our democracy. Vladimir Echidanso, Tiedino, Russia din kwasia. Na jiri so a Russian, odu Russia o mani agu so. They will see him as a black pig. They will treat him like a pig in Russia. Kwasia, Ghana ni akora friend Vladimir Echidanso, he is anti-USA. And every single time he gets the opportunity to speak on issues, no, a creative BB, this is what he said. Let me read it to you. Okay? Listen to his statement. Now you say, I'm a security expert. This guy, this is what he said. I would never stand anywhere and blame Russia for attacking Ukraine. That's because America would have done it. The Pope, if he were the president of Russia, would have done it. What the Americans are doing is skewing the public minds and public opinions for nothing. The Americans would have done it. Wait. No international media will put such a twerp on their TV. What was his? And someone can initiate him. There is no security about what he says. He just saying things because he has taken an entrenched position. And when people are making honest statement on Tiasie, why is this statement coming from America? If this statement had come from Russia, Kakwasia we are Ghana neighbor friend Vladimir, no, come back and say yes. Abuofu. Go into the history of Ghana. Go into the history of Ghana. Nekoshe ekura abua Ghana pabisia. Go and see the contribution of Russia to Ghana. Zilch. Who Vladimir Enchidanso ko US embassy say or per visa ko US and you bounce no and no know. Or ko US embassy say or per visa ko Yankee and a US embassy for said abi. Yaro to say ye ma wonko eye Yankee bia. O documents in nature say we a fake eye so-called security expert. And no know. Ya bounce boga visa. But see, Vladimir Enchidanso ko US embassy. Say or per visa ako Yankee or baby am word and also penny. Yeah, my visa because you look sketchy. Your documentations, the inconsistencies in nature so you're crom for. And a US for omo manenko. And no know. Ya bounce boga visa into on Tiasie or T America na buofu. This guy, he was America for man in America. We got the bounce visa ne ya. Reggie Rockstone. Your bounce visa ne ya. Vladimir Echidanso. The problem you know, into America for crime my advice and protect your democracy. Now no jot to jot also on Tiasie. How Eden you allow this to happen in Ghana? Your bounce visa and Tiena Yunku. USA ya. Aye, the bounce visa ne ya. Aye, ya was suffer ma for ye ni amamfo ni atwe visa homa so connection number so wamba just say akwa we visa ba kwa we nya and the America ne de so America be save Ghana kura on pene one who win so pro. The United States of America thinks about Ghana. I can say here, the US is not a perfect country, but the US have shown goodwill when it comes to Ghana. Ain't nowhere in this world and the Caribbean is perfect, but at least what should the nipa na yama obeying? No, I can say where didn't Papa day? Why am Papa da? Has these people have these people helped me before? What have they done in my life? That is the things you look at. Nobody has said the United States is a perfect country. No, they have their flaws, but consider other countries and the contribution of the United States to Ghana. Now, kwasiate say o Ghana woti atade obeshekro for US. Now, kwani ama visa keka ubufu. Into democracy na person protect no a selfish bushy faced man like you want to come and do what? Throw trash in the system. Russia for no Russia no. When was the last time Russia contributed anything to Ghana meaningful? Oh, bodam. Now, Maminji Jum. Oh, story way, a very interesting story. Ya bounce this and yen in Kofi. Oh, bodam. Vladimir, oh, ya cromfo. Ya bounce this and Tigan and shit. Muhinim. Thank you, team. Now, sorry, we una FFF. Oh, I make a bit chiramo. The Ghana government, Ekufuado Abawe, and Bawumia Bawe, Omwe Jimmy Bruta. Vladimir Entwidanso. Eurade Jankopon. Kwasi Adibia Danoso, Vladimir Entwidanso. Eurade, ye Jimmy O. Oni identity mpo. Vladimir Entwidanso. All right. Now, story we on. Oh, see be a caption it here no. We are me read this story that my children be a Achilles heel no war. So I before I can say Achilles heel na eye de ekuro no my children be a ekuro na ekunipa no war. Baby a eye de eye akodi wo no war. One story we a very interesting story, right? And internet de bia no story now can take your time, read the story well and understand. Ekufuado Abawe answer no free power December 7th. 39 days we are can. The omudi mefebu no. Bawumia na ojimi no and I me say e ka bi omo burogu muso no ahwa de ohun. Say Ghana signs $260 million with World Bank to deal with energy sector inefficiencies. O di battery ma say Ghana and the World Bank e de omo sa shekrata ase na sa sika no $260 million. Dia na omo de be ye energy no nyome bi a engine ye a enkoko ye engine na so no ye de betoto ni ye et say Dubik Mahama Kronfo ye build up 25 million na we sika ko no ama hole abeda ho no ye de sa sika na ko hye Dubik Mahama enko jail ba so ko jail sa nyoma na omo de Dubik Mahama mkofa ECG fake meters bi ba na omo force ma mo na ende omo say it's the problem no ye say Ghana na World Bank assign in krata bia ye kwa kwaji ye ne den omo ma $260 million now tie I mean kan kire de ekos ni nyina no omo kan kire mu e ka bi ankofo we de to mo so no now here story now my mini camera was story in the back date so Messiah pull the date it's a yesterday story. Now this is the story. TNA Ghana has secured a $260 million deal with the World Bank to address the $1.2 billion losses and inefficiencies plaguing its energy sector. Benotiaka say Ghana energy sector under Napo under Dubik Mahama ono so be ECG boss no Ghana energy minister energy sector and Napo jato wo no e car eda ho $1.2 billion. Unim sika na me bono udu swame marketer ohun ye dwiri hafa sa sika no Ghana sika enko ho ma menye ne simple ma ohun articulator 24 feet no $1.2 billion no esa enum $100 bills. $1.2 billion. Na ebeye $20 bills and I say $1 bill there. And ye che bubu menhia. Na ye spread this sika ni nyina gu ansa na wo hu sika na ye ka ho asem no. E car na pomo abebo ato $1.2 billion. ɛwɔ energy sector and internet na oda sumu. You see 260 million bina World Bank is on de maye akoso $1.2 billion ano. When we can na poma bato. Now, I mean kind story ni baby nchiro. The initiative known as Energy Sector Recovery Program Energy Sector Recovery Program includes a 250 million credit for procuring 1 million electricity meters and 10 million grant for promoting clean cooking. Inti so we steady sikana yakojina 260 million no 250 million a loan credit. Almost say 250 million credit for procuring 1 million electricity meters. Yeah, kwa kwaji loan of Bank of World Bank 260 million. Sa 260 million no emu 250 million no a loan. Ya rekoto meter aba. Inti mumusa dubik mahama mo. Ene na pomu se meter na omo di aba na omo chicha nsa meter ne ko he. $250 million yɛ de kɔtɔ meters yɛ de kɔtɔ meters na yɛ de abɛɛ den yɛ de 250 million credit for procuring 1 million electricity meters and $10 million ɛno ɛyɛ grant yɛ de kɔtɔ yɛ de ba bɛyɛ clean cooking inti Peter Amewu stove ni bi Peter Amewu we Jim Fokin Jean Pierre Amewu oye Togo ni o I ene watu to maba wabedi MP say ye Jimmy or say and me friend Jean Pierre because your friend Jean Pierre Amewu amanfo be so Togo ni nti your friend Peter Amewu abuofunu almost 10 million ekoto croport eno ye be nua aduane a nwusie mma your friend dey your friend no eye clean cooking nti ye the $10 million koto croport aba nua aduane a nwusie ensɛn ewiem ene edam nwusie eno 10 million ene de akyeye na 250 million ye de kwakoto meters nko 1 million ekobo hwan dem nti moto na omoto ye we de ekoye papa we de ko bi hye to we de kako hye to na omoji loan 1.3 trillion da ho omasa kwaji $250 million omo de be peso me se nkofo we wie no no matete mu nyina moto obo be bie moto se Sudan fo geefo to me se de omo be yemu enti me ka kire mo se mumbusa mo se adenti no mo force meter omo so because they wanted to create an impression to the World Bank say meter bie ni ho eni jana dubik mahama no obetena TV so odane PRO odane CEO odane director and also meter ni gumu so bunji meter no by force because they wanted to create room and create the impression to the World Bank say meter be any ho afemahu almost say $250 million they are not going to procure any meter ye ka bi kire mu amonte me say e kire we Jimmy na obeto ama edien we Jimmy na obeto ama den obeto ama MPP e kire we Jimmy yetia ye kasa parliament through MPP into parliament is not active no they are behind you they are taking loans. Yes, it's credit. You can say creditor, a loan. It's on. Yeah, the credit is not going to share. Baby, baby. Now, Oba say almost say. This partnership is in line with the World Bank's Program for Results (PFORR) initiative, converging to enhance energy efficiency and operational effectiveness. Under the term of the agreement, the World Bank will facilitate a viable process for meter procurement. The Clean Cooking Initiative will see an initial 20% of financing provided directly. This project is designed to meet specific performance targets, including improving the transmission of energy generation, ensuring transparency in the cash water for mechanism, and drastically reducing revenue collection losses for the Electricity Company of Ghana. Enti dubik mahamamo na pomo be disika ema another set abasa omo ko loan dia ba be replace sika na omo di no. Now you get it. So everybody comes. MPP for number ba the oba beto no we na de ko o wie de ku for de yiwe firi ho na de kwase aba akwa so abehwo no no so akwaji loan dia do replace or kwa no atam sa loan no de ko. That is how the NPP operates. Enti ade ameka kire no yakwaji loan of $260 million. Emu $250 million said koto meters and emu $10 million grant ye akyeye ye koto co-port election day mube ko potom be go system no Peter me win start here. And it will be kind of those times, you know, TV. So also let's talk to an expert, Mr. Tefua. He's a criminologist, or the criminologist, right? I'm saying I on an criminal number. I did 2 days. You see, at Tefua, or the head of NIA, somewhere Jimmy. Oh, let's talk to an expert, Mr. Atefua. Tamana and this wapano. He's a criminologist. He knows everything about crime. He knows about data detections. Adechi MBB power. You say Atefua is the boss of NIA. Somewhere Jimmy. Let me land, please. We will continue. The time is up. Please, you are my brother. You are my. Nina no I see you. Obudi page my. Obudi page ma. Vladimir Juma and Kwasa Sabo Munye Juma Pabia. Now my uncle nim on say I couldn't tell show when and say sometimes we say na sa story when you know system nim adane ente hwe Oman FM omo hu fi no mugo oje say odwene wo ho owner of Oman FM na wabodam Oman FM asori anopa say okohwehwe story a obeti ase na wo hu say Ghana no ye bu say no oje say omagimi na nka yede no mo Kennedy Japan obenya sike di wo Temaport one napo de enti na Kennedy di napo echi eye energy sector sika owia ma Kennedy nya bi di oto enti na Kennedy odi napo echi ya se Kennedy odi da be na hu se Kennedy nko adi na Bawumia echi o so odi Bawumia echi da onye na danfo ne napo one napo de bokro no energy ministry enti na so na odi napo echi kakra ya se Kennedy odwene mo ho mo bodam enti open news now. This is where the news is. And it's now so na Edna Kevin Taylor the oba. I say story ni nyina wo na yetena ho fiti anopa to nwumra. Ye nte hwe. Omugye nsem wagimi. So omudi omadada nwache. Peace FM openyina jekum betena wa ebe kontonchi no obu. Ohun se wagimi. Ono ne yema nka MPP ne et Ghana so na nka ahye Ghana. Emfa no ho. Oni Akufo-Addo the same age enche. Pupu. Kwame de Sefakan order MPA board so. Into who came now Jimmy no ono MP share bi $10,000 waje. Kwame na danka ne aloteje cops mo omo akronfo benu. Kwame na kwame se vakai ohwe mo se nkraman. Kweku baako MPP de see ne dan otimu ma no. Me kirew Boadu mo kire ono edwuma o yesese Akufo na fa edwuma o Ghana airport or your board chair. Ne salary bia aban ne tua no entinka Boadu mo kire megina TV so no nka je Akufo-Addo wia ho ka wajimi. Me say oko eye ada they are not going Kojoy News. Evans Mensah na onam no. Evans Mensah. Go and ask him how much money he has made from MPP. Momo boda na Ghana. Entinanka Evans Mensah sorry no pa. Na abet na aka no kra na kiro. Na ono eye deals na ya soma na ono na chiche sika no. Ono ebere na sika ba. Let's forget about this guy. Vladimir Chunanso is a madman. I don't want to go there. Let's forget about him. Now, my mention what the fufro. Country. My fellow country, we are doing education very well. So the country, Agwawi, not California, Wurum. Now, studies, and and yet Ghana no catch say hey educhum jai asantinia watena brochire bia university hey MPP nyame betu amoka country na yet Ghana Professor Nano Poku Agimamo etnetine ye school ACE blocks and making sure say encourage better quality education progressively ye hye ye school sem universities ye upgrade ye tertiary institutions 2012, 13, 14, no catch so Ghana. You were a brand TV to California, your friend Edichum, Najai, the Royal California there. And that's why you say, Messiah, there's a story they did about Edichum some time back. Messiah, go and find it for me. I check. They did some propaganda story, be powerful Edichum, those types. And I'm about to Ghana Web. I'm Ghana Web here and they didn't question me. And I'm about to Ghana Web. Edichum. He is in the United States, he's in California. He is a world-known teacher. He knows education. Hey. ɛna ɔmo de bɛtena radio so edutwum de we be school abrochire o America yi watena wache ɔkabrofo dana no a yɛde yɛnim hwee yɛne edi gɔbɛyada yɛtwa nsefo gu so a yɛda ne mmoa yɛtete Ghana na yɛnom elewonyo yɛnim bibia kwasiafo gwa na wo radio yɛde radio kwasiafo gwa na wo TV yɛde ni TV bi abrochire yɛnko obi da ɔmo na ɔmo kɔ abrochire bɛka kyerɛ ɛna nkɔfo bɛka kyerɛ yɛ sɛ ɛyɛ akobi efre na edutwum ɔte abrochire California sata California what would him ɛwɔ na yi mbre bi ɔkya me kwa me boy dwuma so wɔ no kɔ Philadelphia ai Miami ɔkya me hafa ɔkya me kwa me madam funu no me ne twadwo ba ko release here still ɔyarapoa ɔse we are the boys from Miami ɔse hey ɔkya me enye Miami Miami ɔse ende Philadelphia ɛsɛ enye Philadelphia Philadelphia ɔkya me kwa me good evening now and edutwum yɛtete ya edutwum ba sane enim se edutwum ti abrochire no na studies kyesa ahwedeɛfo no Honduras Mexico you go El Salvador Panama enkofo no toto wura mu a no nanam de train so a be pia America omo toto amene mu a be pia ha edutwum na kyerɛ mo lion Ghana ye givio edutwum na kyerɛ me it is she it is he it is not me who do it. Didn't it come? Didn't it do? Didn't it go? It is a lion. Sana de edutwum Nicaragua for mu da hwedie mu aba no ono na kyerɛ oba de California Bolivia Nicaragua Estonia be say ahwedie bufuo omo de trains no oba America omo du border no tonsuo papa no mawuram ena edutwum de what study school kitwe bi California ena oteho let's get me something. Any I say edutwum aba obeye education minister yeti kurom ha de na yebeka. You say abolishing double track system and a double track. NDC don't know what they are talking about. NDC for say red, gold, green no. Omo person you free and the solution is that you build more schools, there will not be any crowded schools. People will get enough schools to attend and there will not be any traffic. That's all. Double track system solving double track system is when you have enough school buildings. You solve double track because at the Kudientia double track air cost say nipa omko schools no doors chain schools na nkasa nti ehia schools bebre betuma accommodate nipa na e simple edutwum say on tiase say NDC forecast say omo pese omo abolish double track because omo imagine say omo besi more schools man kwara ne nko red gold green akwa we jibi. Now who read this story now edutwum asema o kanie on tiase say NDC for be double track everywhere we tie the brofo edutwum onye nipa o freeway country Minister of Education I'll say edutwum Dr. Sasha ho zankofu wi omo ba omo so nyina doctors omo jimi me hu bi da. Now, Dr. Yao Osei Edutwum has warned against the hasty abolition of double track system, cautioning that such a move could disrupt educational access and prevent thousands of students from enrolling in senior high school. Papa wejimiana. Osei on TSS NDC for say, omo pese quickly, omo yi the double track refuel. Na omo yes omo be yepe, ebema nipa bebre nya school ko. Double track dey cover by any schools na mo beto we mo ensini nyina. Mona mo siese mama nipa bebre ko school nipa bebre mo ko school so mo nya baby na o mo nya baby ntena nsua de NDC for say schools na mo jagu na mo nsua mo nsi no o mo pese mo ba quick na mo be sini nyina na nkora ne nyina jai red gold green edutwum so on tiase efrade jakopo we no nya doctor o nya ne sen akoya be education minister be de ende we nsi e block me ensampo anka ho de obeto kura wan complete Obusana also yakosi STEM school. Dia ubetu in way we was work with STEM school. What bodam? Obusana said, country, the E-blocks now betu you know. Have you been able to complete it for 8 years now? Mobetna sona or said abi. But yes, STEM school Monikes ewa santimemu. Where's STEM school? Yes, the obetu yana abansi kade ye and where we double track ni nyina say schools in this students in the doors. Enti dia na o se ye na double track ni gina ni nyina nse ye bebie schools bebre na nkora nya bia komo se ne ebe ya ye nya bi ntena eno ano no kwase awe se on tiase o se o ye sape ebe man nkora bebre atena fie sesen How is that going to affect the academics? How is it going to affect the intake? How is this going to stop Nkwadaa from going to school? Aban bia ba no aka say the first 6 months obe make sure say e-block bia edu 80% or the 2 months be complete here. And no then stop Nkwadaa from going to school. And then disrupt education. Ako mo bodamana. How did we when we akwanya omo even e de omo bae? We mo no mo say omo doctors no. Oh, educhum or America. Me say a school no chira de o pa America or university. Obuso omo say school be no mo say omo so obosom three girls. Okay. Some said school ban and mercy. Oh, but some girls. Oh, my Jimmy. Double track. I can't want some. It is because there isn't enough schools. And lucky for you guys, when it came into power, schools were being built. Schools were built to a point where you could complete within a month or two. So why didn't you complete all the e-blocks? Then they will be say, give me power again and let me finish the schools. Or say, what try a thing? Won't you see? Mumu Jimmy. We mwe Jimmy. So educhum yati kroma na nkofo ebe kukima ye 2020-2021 almost started propaganda. Educhum Bediatuo America na bia wa bin no eba school sem de na de educhum compare na opukwajiman. Actually we Jimmy. How can you compare educhum to Nano Opukwajiman? How can you do even that comparison? You are not even supposed to think of that. Na obijina stage ka say educhum enim school mun sam chen Professor Nano Opukwajiman. Where Jimmy? Yati kroma and no more Peace FM let's start here. Mo kai story way. Say no cookie or mama. Thank you team. Peace FM 2021. Meet Dr. I'll or say educhum, the teacher and chief servant. Me say mo some Peace FM nene Israel FM nene de o man some kwasi aforo no me say wo and cookie story beto ho ma mo. That time you prepare for education ministry. Ye GBO. Because education ministry no more dey share dentist sa na pokwasi ampanyi we otu sen. E no kofa bluegrass by no be di musika. Kwasia e na ti radio so defend na po be education minister we see one block. We see one block amfa akora nkom say we na obeko school we see bi. Kwasia we asa chenchena na nam Ghana adan so ye de hye nti en kana sem. And hwana ya ase atwene yemu nso no ne belt eboni ne hwe ase why langa because John Kuma wu ya no bodam and yet Ghana ne so na posua na ojimi no education ministry odi sika ye we ne say substitution MPP don't know who this guy say substitution yeah that chere number 32 de inshia so na po the constituency way de mensia south number 32 mensia south out yeah change you know. Number 33 come inside. So my main kind story propaganda me yama mo say educhum odimnyansa che obi adenie. Number 32 say political party way. You best substitute this here. Who this guy no the no obi aba. Number 33 in the number 32 call number 33. Yeah we are. My main kind propaganda himself. Also a chief servant. E go for give you. Dr. Educhum, the NPP member of parliament for the Bosomtwi constituency in the Ashanti region, is the minister designate for education and the president is counting on to provide the right leadership to deliver the government human capital development agenda, which is by far critical to the giant developmental leap Ghana dreams of. Peace FM 90% of Nipo Peace FM Saturday we all come with the and who is better placed to head the ministry which gets the lion's share of the national budget than a man who could be described as a consummate educationist? One who left his comfort zone in the USA in response to a call to serve his motherland. You see, Educhum left his comfort zone in the USA and over serving the motherland. But Jachiko is in there. He left his air conditioned room in Canada. Kwasiafo. It's here. Be sure we own. May you do sometimes read to me. Now do sometimes me niaji. I say, wait. Come the back. Peace have a walk. Come that's right. I do the job I did in legacy. You see, Educhum left his comfort zone in USA in response to a call to serve his motherland. Jachiko is in there. He left his phone or ship and came to serve his uncle's land in Moa. We momo Jimmy o. Omo kukimamo, omo dadamo, omo nimzamo Jimmy. Kwa Ghana we go here and there were articles I can see adenya. Kwa siebiti Holland otutwim preko se. Yes, so a doctor. Na podum sa no me you. Na yete ha, na ye tratical. Sa anko for na articles ne ba o. Omo wie pe no ba fie, na am certificate. Yes, we mu de unim nyansa ene yete ho nde no. Omo nyina ya krofo. I keep telling you people, me edichum me hu ni da o onya madamfo enye se metano onima dwuma. So randomly so go online to search for Educhuma. These are the things you see. Educhum only history bia, only record bia. Educhum now education minister no. Time of California no, na a charter school, charter school. And say Ghana, studies teacher. Area ho watching kwara 10, watching kwara 5. Omo ba omo kuta shit. Aban omo kwaje shit. Na omo dey about school that be die aduane edi. Charter school curriculum no fall in the United States curriculum, sorry. It does not fall in the curriculum. It's a basic. A lion has a tail. It has a big hair and a very small wisty. Banchi. Educhu. Not banchi. Oh, California. Banchi. In Kofuno Matutum, sir, a for a Cambodia for the Nicaragua for what to Tobabaro. Oh no, a lion on Tiasio. Or Pecasa be on Boko, McDonald's, I call Sanwa. I got proper table would I say, how are you good? Oh, me no speak English. And one or pe, ya Boku Kevin Taylor. And you say, do you school what to abroad? Hey, Jimmy, oh, a rather go boy. Omuka a lion, we are a fe, no more taba, a good tomo, no more more, not a more. Apple Baku, omuchen prisoners, Apple Baku, a mo kakra, near the a vegetable kakra tonchen, near cha watermelon yansa, near Kuta, Udiana Sabbath now. Banchi, Eruchim Adio, California, yet Tihania Kotabaku Yabase, on my education. So now you're Jimmy. Omega 230, no mada, or my dad, or my baby, a siesta. Open my rough. Open my chair, do you me better too? Sakwana with your ponkono. Hey! This is Uncle Voro. Nicaragua for an education drama. Say any moment. Obo say na China for kakra wuram na eye de Cambodia for kakra wuram na eye de Mexico you could Nicaragua eye Panama omo wuram na e kire omo 1 is 1 2 is 2 THED DO do what see obi say do or say CO we say co omo yes I we be 2 weeks na makwa about some ko pedwuma inti bia McDonald's bi we area ho na omo penkofo mama sesa angwa no omo pon angwa no se na angwa ne doso omo ko tuogu ni akofa ojam no aba into no chika hello Mauricio sir why did you clean here? Me no speak English. Oil is clean. Nice. Sir, I know that you do. Fum roko.
No, that's it. Ultimately check and see.
Just say, Aquawe sorry, and no put Gary Hornet 2. Oslawusu sorry Hornet 2. Eba office. Omo buy no see N2 V8 bear 20. Yanko may her so rest in peace, Auntie Muniwachi. Yanko Auntie Muniwachi, ne yanko to wachi. Na yamfa phone no enchre eyedien QR code no so na yamfa ntia. Ena yefra GBC media ni nyina Ghana bloggers. E come for ena esisa o mama kan kan say Bawumia say or the QR code koto wachi. Inti be 5 hours no. Ye nyina ye ndi Bawumia chi na ye ndi Osla so chi. Omo koto wachi ni me yahwe. Chada ene Bawumia difference be the wom. Chada ewi. Ode Bawumia kromfoi, o mi difference be the wom. Me say Bawumia and Cheddar. Difference very well. Cheddar is the younger version of Bawumia. Cromford. And that is what they have been doing. How many NDBBA for Frobia concert now? And the one anti Ghana hanging a campaign on far phone to watch will be Biada. Bawumia campaign 275 constituencies or ye on far phone to watch it will be Bia or the one in Ghana high and born as soon. Nasa QR code out to watch it. Send campaigns who do constituency Bia, Kaube you phone to watch it all. Bawumia saw the QR code to watch it. Cheddar also or the Boku Kubasi. Sango for me do with Jimmy. I just don't get it. The younger people in Ghana. I see a Jimmy. Cheddar nanti Ghana you know until one solution idea or babe. They are said to mano adentra or data or siboda fie de bi okune dwema sebono. Na jantre ni a onum wi Cheddar okono onum jota ase kusie. Cheddar ne hu fi we onum jota ase kusie. Na ana youth mu ajibi. Asia we nam Ghana on card obey yo. Yes, here the young man. Kwasia young man be nim nyansa. Kwasia kromfo we. Ghana na yaman akromfo ye legitimize akromfo. Cheddar and God American get jail no da long time go dem. Cheddar. Now what how many times what is a Cheddar about America? How many times what is a Cheddar? Wa about America wa be what be that? Wa bodam ke ba mu wana shim. How many times what is a Cheddar about America? Also when you sika about America be meeting. And ade na nkwase na ko in UK no, ejimi fo bi didi say Cheddar akọ UK there. Me say Cheddar about America wa ko America wa be Cheddar. Ko be dem so otwe. Bawumia ne Cheddar. Na ade we Bawumia ye since Bawumia nanti krum ha. Bawumia nanti krum ha. Since okọ antimu ni ko ka say o the QR code atowache. Won so the QR code atowache wa Ghana da. Mo a mo hwe me wana the QR code atowache wa Ghana. Era the Ghana politics pa na dey say Korabi pe school prefect dey. Bawumia kura so atiama me. I said it why hair implant be sir anabwa. Bawumia so kura atiama me. Do ko mobo. Because the years of person the first lady. Edi e Jimmy Hua na I say Ghana presidency na I say obi pe class prefect edi. Just say yetra Ghana minim say COVID-19 na your boy panye no panye fo na health minister cover by the boy na am abodamu say die yo. Into akotena MPP headquarters. Akwa we ya na akotena also the QR code aba akwa we mbe mukai yetie na say or the app bi aba eye COVID-19 app mukai Emma Bawumia betena TV so Iwrade Yakopon. Yet Tikroma Bawumia bekaje say or the COVID-19 app aba sa app no oye $5 million. Na sa app no na ebe solve garden nyina wa wenya eye COVID-19 no mukai. MPP for omo boom some Jimmy. That's all that I can say. COVID-19 app tracker said COVID-19 tracker said away. QR code here to watch here away. Just say I say part no omo ye nyina see Jimmy. I say omo wo bia so be Jimmy. So they just have to throw things around and they will get some people sitting on TV saying please let me land. Now I'm for defending. How do you defend this? What got na MPP headquarters say what free assemblyman? How many people can you call in a day? Now would you see a Jimmy Anna? On the streets, people are struggling. Every single day, you are talking about application, app. Ye ndidi ye pe duane di. Also ba dollar no, e beti aba 1:1. Also ba ye be fa Ghana meburu adwuma bebre ma, ye be kwa manone akofa nipa aba ye adwuma wo Ghana. Boka se Bahama teso na inflation. What inflation koya could do 54%. And the interest rate is out of the roof 36%. What Bobesia chain abambia as we sit here, corruption as swallow ye. You have refused to talk about all these things. Adiechiano pebia go quote ya woto and a dien and a digitalization and kwasia samokwa. The fundamentals na Ghana for hiamana bomo artist mo brand yenka ho asem. We are talking about real stuff. And it's John Dramani Mahama Ebusa Bawumia. Just 5 questions about Bawumia. These are things you need to go out there and tell the people about. Let them know. What answers need as that. 5 questions. Come and answer them. On the Namgana and Kwasiasam. John Dramani Mahama, the 5 questions per Busa 170 or say 170 Korea Chow. Come and answer these 5 questions. We need politics of issues. Once somebody account and your apps. Ko Vietnam ko hwe akwara we di 12 years basement we build app obodam app ya digital mind. Yeah, the applications that digital mind. We are talking about bread and butter issues, real issues. The Ghanaian woman Opia Bontino Kodiga, the capital and the jet no Asiana says she dollar no, how is it hurting the economy? Dollar now what to change in the saying inflation. Yoma boarding baby akoduna then drew ho yebusa eka Ghana yabo. These are fundamental questions because when we are the head of economic management team. Near Tiana we na want to magusa bolega confirm catch say you are the waste kid when it comes to economics. Why are you talking digitalization today? And anytime we are hard on you and pushing you to answer questions, Monsieur Didia Tem Kwasiafo, wanna seek a in. So the questions are there. 5 solid questions. Answer them before we go to vote. So we general platform biano answer question where no Ghanaian should listen to you. We need answer. You need to take your time and answer these things. Also, you white people now try now answer. In fact, you need to have a whole press conference and answer the 170 questions first. We are not answer 5 questions way because before you ask a question, obviously you should know the answer. Into the 170 questions you asked, Mr. Atta, may you so rest in peace. No, we all know, sir, definitely you have answers to them. Into come out with a press conference, come and answer the 170 questions, because you actually asked Mr. Atta the questions. We know or we believe that you already have the answers. Oh, yeah. Then these 5 questions, you answer them too. Mojin said, Amabuo, say, Jimmy, you just stage in a yesa. Mojin said, Amabuo, a disquasia page such a Wontumi and who fee way, a general stage can quasiasem. Amabuo, the Yansa and the Bumine. John Mahama catch for the beginning. You have not gotten close to power before. You have not been close to power before. You have no idea what power means. You people have no clue about power. That is why today, Yatigana ha, what Mahamudu Bawumia, Mameka Bibinchira Monday. I didn't want to talk about this. You see, Boku, the conflict in Boku, it is being caused by Bawumia and Ekufuado. And Endra, Boku, Hinenekaye, it is a fact. Okay? Mameka Bibinchira. Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, Omo ene suma enkofo ko Boku. Omo suma enkofo ko Boku. The interior minister knows, Nitiwol also knows. Sa e wudie na obudin wo no, it was orchestrated by Mahamudu Bawumia. Sa nipa no ku omo Boku no e Bawumia na hyase. Bawumia ni group. Obi anim se Boku ye wo oman hini a odi Boku so Boku na aba ono e na Ghana constitution e recognize no. Mahamudu Bawumia is trying everything possible to install a chiefer or enskin a chiefer who is not qualified to be a chief. They sneaked this gentleman into Boku. Omu ria nomnuko ura Boku and omoko yet by force say only hene. Omu ye sadie no and omunim say the people of Boku will not agree. They are disrespecting their land no and nuti omu safa boys weaponize them to protect crime na omu commit no. On Sunday, Mameka Bibinchira Bawumia. Na Bawumia tene bas nim omoko campaign na omoko J.A. Kufuor 1 year anniversary. I am telling Bawumia the senior obi who say me, I know what is happening in his bus. On their way to J.A. Kufuor's 1 year anniversary, a call came from the president. Andrea Mekachira say, Nana Danko Kufuor ne din kan call Upper East. And of course, setting grounds, and our inciting call for to say they can install that illegitimate chief. And so the government, he himself and Bawumia are behind the young men and women now. Because the NPP and Ekufuado and Bawumia, they have never recognized Bokunaba. They have never respected him. Ekufuado quite decided we now also the tono and Obafi. Ain't on Sunday or Saturday omoko J.A. Kufuor. Ne yere 1 year anniversary no te Bawumia bas ni muntie me na bas ni nkonwa ekomu nyina yetie e na call ba free Ekufuado ho tie me call ne ba free Ekufuado ho no e na Ekufuado started screaming. Ekufuado was angry Ehwana na Bawumia ka se bus ni gyina, every single person should get out of the bus. Enti bus ni gyina he, and every single person was instructed to leave the bus. Get out. The only thing I'm saying about Bawumia is started conversation because Mr. President, I am sorry. I was supposed to wait. Mr. President, I am sorry. Now the conversation was that Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo told Bawumia that they were going to, in fact, activate this crime and that the timing was supposed to be his timing. But Bawumia ahopepre and Bawumia how bad ohia pawanti. Akufo-Addo money Bawumia plan said they are going to install or skin that criminal no so your no. What they did was that Bawumia went ahead of Akufo-Addo and gave instructions to Nitiwol Interior Ministry and Omoma Sankofo e sneaky akwano ko Boku ekosi ni hene. Enti omu sneaky eye akwano ko Boku kosi ni hene no. I'm coming. I just want to show you something. Omu sneaky akwawe ere ko Boku no kosi ni hene wie no. And omu weaponizing kwara no and omu start to say omu shikas. Enti cars no omu share ni Bawumia kwara. Fashion now, they want to undermine the power of Boku Naba. And these are NPP boys. Criminals are Mahamudu Bawumia person or using the power to submerge Boku as a whole Wontumi, because he believes say some group of people are Sebio Ononi Omobono, they have to take over the land of Boku. Reality na make actually no. And internet today it is out. They say Obia be say timer na Bawumia side man prisifo ni bi ene den ene kusasifo no those times court na Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo was the lawyer for den Boku man prisifo no Bawumia as ekrobufo ni bi. It has all been about this land Boku asase no and who owns it, and we all know who owns Boku asase. We all know it is not secret. In penifo mo asase so nyina nim say this is no secret. Assassin omo eye omo dia omo babua nipa bi mo kon ya gi assassin si wa ya mo baby tena ya. At the end of the day they want to take over the land. We all know the history. I am not here to say because you want they are not involved in what is happening and they do not like what is happening because your man polisi for omni kusasi for aden awo your kusasi for omni man polisi for a business. So you, because of political ambition and your selfish interest in it, you cannot destroy lives. There are so many people who are Mampusi, they are against what Bawumia and the MPP are doing because they have lived with Kusasi for in harmony for years. So why is it at this point that you are burning people and killing people all because Bawumia Jin said he is in power? He has the power to weaponize some group of people to undermine the authority of Boku Hene. This is the problem. Inti sa almost sorry adebi adi curfew atono anytime Bawumia nkofo Bawumia. And you see, we cannot say man prisifo nyina about the pabone for it's a bad statement. We cannot sit on our platforms and describe man prisifo nyina say omo eden adwene bone to say the Bawumia wodi bi. No, they are legitimate honest man prisifo. They don't like what is happening. They want to live in harmony with their brothers. They don't want this. They don't want anybody to kill anyone. It is the NPP. It is Mahamudu Bawumia, his selfishness and so desperate to win power. That is why we are seeing what we are seeing today. We are all supposed to be honest and speak the truth. Everything you are seeing, it is orchestrated by Bawumia and the NPP. The national security guy near Nitiwol or one of the most worst guy we have had in Ghana to manage our security. So what they do is that Akufo-Addo was angry and our friend Kachen say, we have talked about this. We knew. That is why I went there to let the people know that they can strike and that we will protect them. But this is not the time. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo was looking between the first week before elections or the second week before the elections. Mahamudu Bawumia rushed this attack. So Akufo-Addo was angry and afraid. Bawumia said, why? We are doing this. We know what we are doing. But Bawumia and Akufo-Addo planning Bawumia has said no. That is why Akufo-Addo is angry because Akufo-Addo wasn't expecting this to happen so soon. And it's okay say or call Ghana in tono or call Upper East pe or call baby me pe which I tono because he wanted to go sell that message in the Boku area. You see, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo was the lawyer for Mamprusifo in 2003. Time Mamprusifo Ede Eye Kusasifo court. Akufo-Addo na your lawyer. So you understand what Akufo-Addo is doing. Inti Mamprusifo ni bino, omi Akufo-Addo clients. And Akufo-Addo has taken stance already. And it's time to make a say, and your Mamprusifo nya nani pa bone for. It is the small group Omudi Bawumia China. They think say Bawumia today is the vice president. They can wickedly destroy some people. Your Mamprusifo are legitimately, they don't like what is happening. They have lived in harmony with Kusasifo for years. But this is what they are doing. And some people don't like it. They don't even like the NPP being in power. They don't like what Bawumia is using his power to do. Inti ekumna yekunipano. It is purely political influence. This you are seeing a orchestration from Bawumia ni Akufo-Addo. A NPP. Anything that they chin I say you the curfew atoso. Bawumia free Mamprusini. Bawumia ni nuanu bi ware a Kusasifo. Bawumia ebusuafo me Mamprusifo omo ti Kusasifo asase so. Na sebio yemfa ne say Kusasi ni Mamprusifo kra ko asase ho a when your opportunity to be the vice president, shouldn't you be worried? Shouldn't it be a problem to you? Don't you feel that you need to speak for calm heads or people to calm down, for all of us to find a way? He has stayed away from the matter because the people killing, he is behind them. That is the trick you don't know. The president of the republic, who is the head of the Ghana Armed Forces, he has also refused to speak. Yes, see, some interior minister has released a statement. Curfew will not take the pain away. Curfew will not put those who committed a crime in jail. We need drastic decisions. We need to change this government for people to come in. And then John Mahama Ekache Mamprusi for whether Kusasi or Mamprusi say, you people are supposed to protect yourselves. Don't allow politicians to destroy you. Eye dan ayo Mamprusi ni awari Kusasi ni. Think about your unity and your life, your children. Mamoma NPP ni Bawumia wemo, and because a small group of Bawumia incophobia Mamprusifo for person almost say the relationship at Boku. That is dangerous. He is trying to make sure you people, no matter what has happened, there should be a way that this must be solved or should be solved, because it is only under MPP ni who sign way Boku. Boku hinena akasa. Some people need to show respect to the overlord of the land. Politics, this is all under MPP. And you Akufo-Addo ne Bawumia mono and a day and mono plan it sideways. It's a fact. You kunipa. There are people omunuanom ekos omuko sirem keke yeku omo ye wonkofo omuka so omuko ye omuko si omo maame omuko si omo papa ya si omo eku omo. Why do we do that? The vice president, who is from that town, who is also an indigent, has refused to speak on it because what is happening is going in his favor. Say eka Bawumia eni Akufo-Addo nko anka that Boku area yen toaba. That is the strategy. Sani pay more force we sini hini. The people, the majority, even Mamprusifo Bikra do not agree. So why are you people forcing this on the people? And as we sit here, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo course, he was recognizing the illegal chief. And these are things we are not supposed to do. And that is what is making these people kill the people they are killing. Because when a president comes to a place and recognizes an illegal chief, those people who are behind that illegal chief, they will feel said the president is indirectly endorsing them. So what they will do is they will keep committing or going against the law. And that is what we are seeing in Boku. That is what we are seeing in Boku. There is nothing more. Akufo-Addo and Bawumia endorsing illegitimate chiefs. When the people want you, they will accept you. We cannot force people on people to be their chiefs or people to be overlords. It does not work like that. This is a delicate matter that can be solved easily. In Bawumia and Akufo-Addo politics. These are all the reasons why the US government actual statement Ghana from Pedifo say say Ghana democracy munjai. Nobody's living. We will all live in this shit together. And we need to start understanding, say, Sir MPP way, bad news. Bawumia has destabilized the Boku area. All because of power, all because he thinks he yields some power over to the police, over to national security, over to the military, every time weaponizing some group to destroy the place. Why? Why are we doing this to ourselves? Why are we allowing these people to even lead us? It is always our area where you need to understand. Ekufuado Bawumia, they don't want your. Now, in Kwasasema AC, Ewo Boku, would you say Ekufuado be penimane si wochebi? I'm asking you people, man prisi for the kusasi for. En Kwasasema AC or Boku, would you say Ekufuado kwasiampe you any crew me cross or manesi wo on yet? If you say, oh, when you crew for their lives matter, chain Boku for, until he will go and endorse an illegitimate chief and tell the people that he has they have his backing. That is why Ekufuado free wire and what is happening is happening. Bawumia too knows Ekufuado was waiting a week before election to destroy the place. And none about Bawumia kwaya me Ekufuado buefu. They had the plan in place. Let us stop this. Thank you, team. All the way back in 2016. All the way back in 2016. The Kusasis, Omo Hineno, Ekachre Eye Ekufuado said, he is the one behind the confusion at ACL Boku. All the way in 2016. Kusasi accused Ekufuado of inciting trouble in Boku. 2016, not Nanado Danko Ekufuado, Ombeye president. This is September 7th, 2016. Na yentu aba. But the people saw it. They knew Ekufuado was planning to destroy Boku. Ekufuado was trying to use some fashion to destroy the Kusasi people. And that is what is playing before us today. Omonya prophets, but they live there. They know. They also pray. They also have their people. They also know their land. And they know the people who are their enemies. 2016, Ekufuado made the president Kusasi for home. Ekufuado is dangerous. And whatever they said, and 2024 is coming in. Ekufuado be the president from 2017. There has never been peace in Boku because Ekufuado de Bawumia person force BBC Boku's force. There are people that they know who they want, they know who their leader is. Why are we doing this? And it's Andrew and Betanamika say, you people in the northern region, in Periform Ghana, the history of Boku in Tokwawe, you people know. The history of Boku. The history between Kusasis and Mampusi. Who the land why are we forcing these things? And they say their people are they hate what is happening. They don't like it. That is why they grew up. They have lived with Kusasis. They have lived with the Kusasi, the Ohinia or overlord, no, that man Boku Nabano. They have lived with him for years and they have lived in peace. Why are you people making this an issue? They have lived with this king all these years. Nothing happened. So why are we today killing innocent citizens, innocent Ghanaians, all because Mahmoud Bawumia Jane say, or a vice president, Ekufuado Jane say, they can use power to take lives away, to force people, to lead people, because Boku for the pe ubia. You are not the one to force them. Omwankasa will come out and say, Nipa when your penal. So why are we forcing them to accept what they don't want to do? Now, let me play, 30. Let me play a video of what Cletus Avocat said about what is happening in Boku. And, Mrs. do we have the video for me? Mrs. I need that video before I move on to Supreme Court and also the Electoral Commission. I have it, Mrs. Mrs. do you have the full video for me? If you don't have, we can move on. Mrs. If you don't have the full video for me, we can move on. But clearly, what is happening? Mahmoud Bawumia. Mrs. Do you think we still need to use it? If you are moving it to the other side, I can. We can do that tomorrow. Yeah, I see you are moving it to the other platform. What are you saying? All right. So my team say me sanfa we nchiramu. So in 20 Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo or started a plan we enyende. You see, I showed you I showed you a year. Yes, I showed you a story in 2016. A year Kusasi forecast and Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo is somebody or dangerous. I showed you the story. Kusasi for no accuse Akufo-Addo say or no Akufo-Addo no or incite a year trouble in Boku. On say Akufo-Addo about power. He started doing what? This is what he started doing. Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. This is in 2008 before he came to power. Akufo-Addo to meet with Mamprusi chiefs. Time when Akufo-Addo was position in Yinano, he was going in there. He was talking to some people in there and making them understand. Say when they give power to him and Bawumia, they will do everything possible to bring down the power of Boku. So way back in 2008, Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo had assured some small group, and it's not only there are some Mamprusis who don't like what is happening. There are some Mamprusis who are honest and know that what Bawumia and Akufo-Addo are doing, it is wrong. You see, but the strategy was that he said that he was calling them to maintain peace. Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo has always incited, and yet the people up there, the Boku area, he has always gone there to cause chaos. Or starting in 2008, opposition leader, and you are meeting a Mamprusi chiefs. Why are you meeting Mamprusi chiefs in 2008? If even you were in power, what was your position? And Akufo-Addo, and then no started project with you, and your project was started because time are not open to me, no. Time na open to me no na adekudi ntia na MP before busa say den Akufo-Addo kofa Bawumia no Akufo-Addo no wa agenda wo because o draw Ghana map no and ohun say so no kopa obi o Mamprusi a he can nullify a lot of people up there and it's not about power na or start here side demarcations or that type that side ho northeast otidi and there because he wanted to create an impression be man be say I am giving you your part, take over the land. And it's not about power no. The first thing he did in the say or the 6 regions beka Ghana home, but Oko North war no akotu bimum because he had an agenda. And on 2024 he has divided the place, he wants to capture the place. A divided rule. So he is putting illegitimate chiefs there, and he knows that people will push back. And when the people push back, he will then come and say that, or the embargo are 2 places, so they can't do anything, or the curfew are 2, so they can't do anything. Then he will recognize an illegitimate chief, and that is what is playing out with Akufo-Addo. So let's get serious. The Mamprusi people now, Sebio, you are intelligent. You think about your children, yourself. You think about at the end of protecting your lives. Do not follow Bawumia. He has nothing for you. Akufo-Addo dems want you people killed. Akufo-Addo is creating a trapper. Samutoma, it will be tough for you people to get out. Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo will never allow this to happen at Chebi. He wouldn't. As the president of the Republic of Ghana, you couldn't put Echo 20 on Kasaye. Because the people they are killing are the Kusasis. Bawumia dead. So Bawumia will act as if so on Teshi. Ye ku kuro before or so what to call center. Mahamudu Bawumia. Ye bo kuro before too. Ye su kuro before or say then or to call center because on him say what is happening in Boku area no, it is going in his favor. Now, I read this story in show Ghana Web. Nana Akufo-Addo a Mamprusi for lawyer a long time. Into Mamprusi for any clients. Now, when you read a story, I can't show. Almost say the concern of the Kusasis is that the chambers of Nana Akufo-Addo, the NPP presidential candidate, happen to be legal representatives of the Mamprusi in a legal battle with Kusasis. The case was in connection with the chieftaincy dispute in the region in which the Mamprusi were fighting to distill the Kusasi chief. The Kusasis were represented by the chambers of Mr. Martin Hamidu, a former Attorney General, The bone of the contention is that if the same person, Nana Akufo-Addo, now a presidential candidate, goes to the Boku township and ignores tradition by not paying the needed courtesy call to the paramount chief of the district as tradition demands, he leaves a lot of room in the minds of Kusasis to wonder that kind of leadership his presidency will provide. So all those times Akufo-Addo could go to Boku. Now Kusasi Akufo-Addo will not pay homage. He will not respect. He just disrespect him in the faces of everybody. Indirectly, he was telling the Mampusis that he does not recognize the Kusasi chief, who is the Boku Naba. That is why they are forcing their way through. That is why they are forcing to install or enskin a chief by force. It started from 2008. So, Boku 4, a man and mama, you the young people there, don't listen to Akufo-Addo and Bawumia. They will take your life. Respect this country's democracy. Respect the constitution. You people have lived in harmony for years. Every time these people step in, they kill your people. Every time you people they step in, they destroy you. Do not listen to Akufo-Addo and Bawumia. They will destroy you.